She likes
glamour, runway, style, fame.
She likes fashion. She likes
Boys, parties, style, fame.
Hi and welcome to another episode in NIU YU. On tonight's show we're going to be talking about a subject which a lot of Maltese ladies have issues with, and probably men as well, varicose veins. We tend to be a nation that suffers with varicose vein problems. So we're going to be talking to Dr. Saliba, who is an intervention radiologist, and he's going to be telling us about this new treatment called Venacil. So, Dr. Saliba, thank you for coming and welcome to our program. Explain to me a little bit about this treatment, this new treatment for varicose veins.
Okay, so basically varicose veins are dilated veins which have ballooned out of proportion, and they become unsightly. They are under the skin, and besides being unsightly, they can also give pain.
So we're talking about those big blue veins coming down the leg.
Veins, those
not the small ones.
Not the small ones under the skin, okay? Which seem to be in the skin actually. These are under the skin. And basically what happened in the past is that surgeons used to literally strip the vein out, so take the whole vein out, and then the problem would go away. The problem with that was it was painful, it required general anesthesia.
Yeah, it was a whole operation, wasn't it?
And also it didn't always work. There was a significant failure rate to a certain extent. As time went by, people tried to use less invasive techniques, and one of them is what we're seeing here today, where we're using an adhesive to actually seal the vein off. So instead of taking it out, we are removing it functionally by sealing it off.
So this is not a procedure then that needs to have a general anesthetic or anything like that?
Exactly. It's done under local anesthetic. The patient is awake. It's completely painless, pain-free.
And the downtime? So because when you did the operation before, you had to wear those stockings, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. There is no downtime. That's another big advantage of this procedure. Again, unlike other procedures like radiofrequency ablation, which uses heat to collapse the vein, or laser, which uses laser to actually collapse the vein again through heat. This procedure uses an adhesive. So when the vein collapses, it's instantaneous. It's not only collapsed, it's also sealed. So immediately the vein is gone.
So the result is there and then?
The result is there and then, and you don't need to wear any stockings.
So you can just go about your life as normal?
So there is no downtime, so you come in today for the procedure, and tomorrow you're back at work for whatever.
Very cool. So here you've got something that kind of like explains to us how this is done, yes?
Yeah. So
tell me.
This is the vein, which is what
so
would
this
be
would
the
be that
varicose
big
vein.
blue ugly thing coming down your leg.
It's nice and straight here. In real life, it won't be straight.
In real life, it's not. In real life, it's kind of like all over the place. So let me just lift that up. So this is somebody's leg, so to speak. So the knee is kind of like somewhere over here. And this would be that vein starting from the top where the artery, this would be an artery, would it be?
No, that's the vein. This is a deep vein. This is a superficial vein, which is the one we want to treat.
Coming down the leg. So this will be kind of like dark blue and all wiggly, right? Okay.
So if this is the patient's leg, we use ultrasound and we puncture the vein here. We put in this catheter, the vein. Using ultrasound, we find our way up to the junction here.
Okay.
So that's going all the way there. Once we know we're in position, we use...
And how would you know you're in position?
With ultrasound, always with ultrasound. We use this special glue, which is a particular type of adhesive.
Special adhesive,
specially used for
So don't think that
purposes.
You can do this with any type of glue, okay? This is a special type of product.
And every time we have an ultrasound positioned here, and we're compressing, so we inject glue, pull back, and we compress. So that part of the vein is now collapsed and obliterated. Inject again, move back, and compress again. And we keep doing that bit by bit.
All the way
all
through.
the way down.
So then what happens is that the vein kind of like sticks together.
Exactly.
Okay. So how long does a procedure like this take to do?
Probably about half an hour, 40 minutes.
For one
Yeah.
vein. And so tell me, once this is done, then what happens to the vein inside the body with this adhesive and
Well, the vein will collapse, so there is no longer any flow in it, and so it will not be dilated anymore. It won't be seen anymore, and it won't give pain anymore. And these veins are superficial, so they're veins which we can do without. As a matter of fact, as I said before, they used to actually take them out surgically.
Yes.
And then the blood supply goes to the deep system of veins, and
So
patient is
this,
fine.
because maybe some people might wonder, this type of adhesive, this obviously there's no harm to it in the body, so...
No, absolutely not. We've used adhesive in medicine for many years. The surgeons have used it for many years. It's used in the brain as well. It's used
Really?
in the spine. Yeah, it's used in the liver. So it has a very long and safe history. And this particular type of sealant has been devised for use in the veins. It has a particular type of viscosity, of thickness, which is good to be used with the specific catheter and for the specific timings we need for this treatment.
It's excellent, really, because I remember sort of people having this procedure done and having to spend weeks, I think it was, in a stocking afterwards for recovery.
Yeah,
so,
that would be the case, yeah.
Yeah. So it's great how modern medicine is changing the solution to all of our sort of issues and problems. And once again, I think that this kind of solution is great for varicose veins, especially seeing as they cause so much pain and discomfort and are really quite unsightly to look at if you do have them. I mean, I know a lot of people who have varicose veins feel very awkward about them and self-conscious about them. So this is great, especially the fact that there isn't any downtime to it, that you literally go in, have the procedure done. It's relatively painless,
Yeah,
right?
it's completely only pain they feel is
the puncture wound.
The puncture. We put some local anesthetic until we actually go into the vein, and then there shouldn't be any more pain after that.
So that's really great. And then half an hour later, the vein is gone and you can go back to your normal
Dancing.
life without any downtime and recovery time. So that's really good. I like this. I don't have any varicose veins, so I can't try it myself yet, but you never know. Okay, Dr. Saliba, thank you very much for that explanation.
welcome.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program.